Hey, folks, y'all see the title of this one here? Now, I think this just dropped today, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I don't think they released the names of any of the quote unquote high end wealthy clients or the elected officials. It didn't say former, the former this, the former that. It says elected. So that tells me that they're sitting on the mercy seat right now. That's what it tells me. But anyway, if you can, click the like button for me, hit the share. I don't ask for much. That's all I ask for, so we can play this algorithm game. Now let me get my big old head out of the way, and let's let Miss Lady talk here. Let's go.
They say they broke up a high-end brothel network. They say the clients were among some of the richest and most powerful people in the country. According to investigators, the brothel operated out of the Boston area and the Washington, D.C. suburbs. The brothels were promoted online. Officials say after their personal information was verified, clients would be offered sex services, some costing more than $600 an hour.
These websites facilitated the movement of predominantly Asian women.
Oh, excuse me. And this is ABC 7 News Chicago.
Across the United States for sex trafficking and a commercial sex ring, exploiting them in the process.
Investigators say the ringleader, one of the 3 people now charged in the case, was seen delivering women and exchanging cash. Officials have not released any of the clients' names, but described them as elected officials, executives, doctors, and attorneys.
Now, this one is CBS News, Boston, as you can see, Boston.
New details tonight on the high-end brothel bust that we first reported on last night. Federal agents believe one of the ringleaders received more than $500,000 in COVID relief funds. This is all part of an intricately run operation that has hundreds of men facing the possibility of criminal charges. The I-Team's chief investigator, Cheryl Fiandaca, with what could be next in the case.
The I-Team uncovered nude photos and the menu of services available on the now seized sex ring websites. Prosecutors say they were used to advertise the women available at the brothels in Watertown and Cambridge.
Were they here really on their own free volition, or were they rather paying off some sort of debt or trying to earn their way into freedom? I think these are questions that aren't answered yet, but I can tell you this. The FBI only gets involved in truly egregious situations.
Wednesday, federal prosecutors charged a woman and 2 men with running a multi-state sophisticated high-end prostitution network out of the expensive apartments. The group allegedly had a client list that included elected officials, doctors, professors, attorneys, military officers, and government contractors with secret clearance. Their names have not been released, and so far, no one has been charged.
Imagine that. Gee, imagine that. They probably ain't never. They probably gonna have to throw somebody on the low rung just to give the Shark Tank its pound of flesh. But we ain't gonna. I don't see us hitting. Now, if they had a R behind their name, they face would be there. They would have surveillance video of him going in the building, or the girl going in the room, or him pulling up. And look, so ain't no R's in this one here. So if it sound like it ain't nothing but military, civilian contractors and people with a D behind their name. So good luck on finding out who is on this list.
They paid for them. They brought their money. They might have traveled across state lines as well. What does it benefit the public, if you will, or law enforcement possibly charging them? Well, it certainly sends a message.
The men or Johns allegedly had to show a photo ID and provide credit card information. In return, they would get a text message with appointment times and hourly rates. Federal agents say over the last few years, the defendants made millions.
It said there's no disc. I'm reading the thing. Let's go back some. Somebody gonna have to explain to me what some of this stuff means. Well, I figured out there is no discount for BB. What is BB? Somebody help me out. If you get caught making direct deals with girls, we won't accept any more appointments. Also, if you go into the GFE and upgrade to BB, please pay first. Do not share with other girls. They don't like it. What the hell does that mean? Y'all know I'm so square you can change my middle name to Box. Crate. Or some. What does that mean? Okay, GFE services, 30 minutes. I guess that's $240, I guess. 6 an hour, $340, up to 2 shot. If that's what I think the 2 shot, if that's what I think it is, okay. Hour and a half, $540, 2 hours, $640. BB services. But see, the thing is covering it up, because you can still see his stuff down here. BB 60 minute, 2 pops, $540. Because you got GFE services and BB. And I ain't Googling it, because I don't use Google anyway. But I ain't plugging it in my search engine, because as much crap as I talk, that's the only thing I need is an algorithm grabbing me for looking up something like that. So if y'all know, help a brother out.
Federal agents say over the last few years, the defendants made millions.
One of the reasons this business is so lucrative is you can reuse these women over and over and over again. Unlike drugs and narcotics, typically the punishment is much less. So that makes it even more enticing for trafficking groups.
Also enticing the COVID-19 relief money. Court documents show one of the men involved in the ring got more than $500,000 in government funds for one of his businesses.
And depending on how they were couching these businesses,
man, this is some bullshit,
and how they had them set up, I could see where money could have been ill-gotten from the government.
Prosecutors have not yet charged the second.
So somebody somebody involved with this got $550K in Wu-Tang relief funds, and they still ain't releasing the name. They got a D behind their name, folks.
Buyers and say their investigation is ongoing. Cheryl Fiandaca, WBZ News.
Well, folks, tell me what you think. I mean, yeah, we know it's one of the oldest professions, on this globe, on this planet. But still, y'all gonna report it? They half reporting it. They ain't full reporting it. I'm telling you, if there had been a name like DeSantis or what's this dude now, Vivek, whatever the hell his name is, or the Donald or some a Republican mayor or Republican senator or something like they would have his face. They'd have media at his house with cameras and microphones trying to stick and letting the world know how long he been married to his wife and how many children he got. It's a cold game, y'all. Y'all be good and be safe. Bye.